My eyebrows are so chopped, y'all. It's not even funny. Like, look at that. That's insane. Where's the hair? Anyway, this is just gonna be a little get ready with me. It's my everyday makeup. I already showed y'all this, so if you wanted to see this, you know, I'm not gonna list none of the items that I use. But if you wanted to see this, you can go on my page a few videos back to see what products I use. But it's literally the same thing, so I'm not gonna do the whole. I'm not gonna list them. Anyway, this is a get ready with me because I just gotta get something off my chest. Anyway, you know what I find so mind-boggling? Like, and maybe this is because I'm not a person that can like think like this. You know, when you be trying to understand people, you be like, yo, how do people get the way they get? Like, not really trying to figure it out, but just mainly on some like trying to understand how you be thinking the way you be thinking. Because I'm not a person that'll think like, oh, I'm crazy, or I know, you know what I mean? Like, I be knowing what I be knowing, and I be knowing what I be talking about. But for the fact that some people will still try to invalidate that is like mind-boggling to me. Like, I'll never understand it. It's like, I was there too. So how can you try to say something didn't happen when I'm the other party? Like, to me, it'd be like, make it make sense. I am filming on both. I'm doing one for TikTok and I'm doing one for TikTok and I'm doing one for YouTube. So if y'all see me looking over to the side and it ain't at y'all, it's just because I'm doing two. I'm trying to knock out two birds with one stone, y'all. Anyway, I just think it's funny that when you pull people's card and they have to now come and apologize for the stuff that they, you know, got caught up in doing, I think it's funny that they will take, and I wouldn't even call this the easy route, because it's not an easy route to take, like, to not apologize. In my opinion, I feel like the easy route really is the apology route, because you just get it over and done with. Like, there's nothing else. We don't have to argue about anything else. What am I? Oh. There we go. It's like all we literally have to do is all you gotta do is apologize and move forward. But instead, some people are so okay with just not apologizing, and I don't understand that. Like, that just doesn't. I just feel like if you care about somebody, hold on, because we ain't finna mess this up. Hold on. I just feel like if you care about somebody and you love them for real, like, regardless of the relationship, whether that's like a sibling or a friend, whatever it is, wouldn't you just want, out of the love that you have for them, wouldn't you just want to mend that relationship? Like, oh, not me messing up. See, talking to y'all got me making mistakes. But wouldn't you want to mend that relationship? Like, I'll never understand that. People just be wanting to just sit in whatever the issue is out of sake of being right, in a sense, the whole time. How is that even the focus? Like, I'm not even trying to be right. I'm right in a situation for what happened, but that's not even the goal. Like, you're missing the whole point of why an apology is needed. But instead, the kind of people I'm talking about are the same kind of people that just like to blame, shift blame. It's like, if I tell you that I have an issue with you, how all of a sudden now you telling me you got an issue too, or you deserve an apology? If you did, why you ain't say that at the time that you deserved it? I don't get it. I really don't get it. What am I doing next? Oh. And I just had a conversation with somebody last night, and instead of them just saying I'm sorry, it's like, you know what I don't like? I don't like those backhanded sorries. Like, I'm sorry for if I made you feel away. Obviously, if I'm telling you made me feel away, like that's to me, that's common sense. And I know common sense ain't common, but to me it's common sense that if I'm saying something, then obviously I felt the way. So why aren't you sorry for what you said, rather than just saying sorry if I made you feel away? Like, people want to act like that's not a backhanded apology, and honestly, I just can't take that. Like, I can't. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not one of those, because when I apologize, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I do it different. It's like, damn, all right, you really felt that way? Okay, cool. I'm not against nobody saying why they said something. You know what I mean? Like, if you really feel strongly on why you said it, even if it's a messed up statement or whatever the case may be, I'm cool with you telling me why. But in my opinion, you still gotta apologize for saying it, especially when you know it's wrong. Like, do you not know it's wrong? Do you think it's okay to just talk about people, like somebody that you care about and love, like that? I think that's the part that I'm missing, because this person acting like an apology is not needed. Do you know what you said? And I ain't one of them that be like, oh, we talk about each other, then we make up. No, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them friends. I'm not one of them siblings. I really try hard not to talk about nobody for real, unless it's something that you did to me personally, and I have a comment because of, whatever it was. Like, to me, I feel like that's not even really talking about you. Like, it's not trash talking. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not trash talking. It's talking, but you're telling the facts of the story. Like, it's not you just talking about them just for the sake of talking about them, or trash talking, or downing them. Like, no, it's like you telling the story to somebody. And even that, I try not to do all of that, because sometimes it can get all mixed up with certain people. You know what I'm saying? It could just get muddy. And if you really care about that person, the goal is really not to talk bad about them. But my thing is, like, I know everybody's not as mature. Yeah, cool. That's not even the problem. The problem is, if I express that to you, and you as a friend, a sister, a mother, a boyfriend, whatever, whoever is the person that did me wrong at that moment that I didn't express my feelings to, can't see and just want to shift blame, I'm good on it. Because my thing is, people don't realize how hard it is to not want to clap back. Like, it's so easy for me to have a comeback for something and to trash talk you the same way you did me, but right to your face, though. That's the thing. I'm going to say it to your face. It's so easy for me to do that. And for the fact that I haven't done it yet, or is willing to at least come to you, not yet, but is willing to at least come to you before we even have to get there, and you don't give me the same type of respect. It's like, people just be blowing my mind, man. It really shows, like, who really care about you and who really don't, because all I'm asking for is an apology. An apology that's warranted. But instead of you giving me that, you'll rather argue me down on why you said what you said, and you just sorry that I felt the way. You wouldn't even be sorry that I felt the way if I ain't here. That's the funny part. And the fact that I heard it is the only reason why you apologizing. You wouldn't have came to me and be like, yo, I felt the way. Like, a lot of people mad immature now that I think about it. Like, you wouldn't be like, dang, you know what? I was in my feelings, I ain't gonna lie, and I said something. And, you know, it wasn't cool. I ain't never seen that type of maturity from nobody else. That's crazy. I mean, all in all, it is what it is. Like, listen, I'm okay with being a villain in people's story because I'm not really the real villain. Like, I know I'm not, and it's fine. I don't really care how people view me, especially when I know I've exhausted everything. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain, I always keep a receipt. So if it ever had to get to trying to explain something, I can always do that, and then you'll really look like the fool. But even at that stage, I'm not even trying to make you look like the fool. I'm saying, hey, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm feeling away. Like, I'm really upset at what you said. And the fact that you even felt the need to take it like that, because I thought we was better than that. And at least want to hear you out, you know what I'm saying? Your point of view, see what you're talking about, see why you felt like you had to say that, But then I expect an apology. So I'm now being difficult, or I'm the blame. It's like, why are we blaming? Why is it a blame? I'm not blaming you. I'm saying what you did. Blaming is like saying that, okay, well, you know, putting something on somebody that they technically didn't do. But if it's a fact, or that they might not have done, I'll say it like that. But if it's a fact, where's the blame? That's my thing. Like, I'll never understand. Like, I'll never understand how somebody can sit here and how somebody can just sit here and not want to apologize for somebody that you claim you care about. Like, that's the part to me. It's the part that you say you care about me, that we was once close, that we was close. And instead of you just making it right, they don't even take that much to make nothing right. Like, hey, you did what you saying? You act like I'm asking for the world. And you just can't do it. To me, that's so interesting, because it's not hard for me to be like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I said it because of this, but you're right. What I said was wild, and I said it out of anger. I said it out of frustration. I was dealing with whatever. Again, I'm not mad at nobody saying why they said it, because we all, ain't nobody perfect. So we do all have our things. Yo, maybe sometimes I'd be about 2 seconds from being like, yo, who do y'all think I am? I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to live like Christ. I'm trying to think about what would Jesus do. But at the same time, it's like, hey, hold on now. You're getting a little out of hand with how you're talking to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I could get on the same rah-rah, but I don't look at you as like an enemy type of thing. There's no point. Even the enemy, I try to like de-escalate before, but it just goes straight into like frustration. And I get it. Everybody might not be able to like process their emotions well, or whatever the case may be. And they might, you know, we all make mistakes, cool, right? But it's like, when it's brought to you, why are you not saying nothing? I would respect that more. Like, dang, like, man, I got caught. You know what I'm saying? First, I'm probably like, dang, I got caught. But at the same time, look at it like, all right, yeah, I should have been doing that, because that's my friend, that's my best friend, or that's my sister, that's my mother, that's my cousin. Like, I do love them. I don't really want them, and they telling me, you know, they feel away, and I really don't want that for them. You know, or having them looking at me like I ain't somebody that can be trusted, or ruin a relationship. Like, I look at stuff like that. Like, I be feeling like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I be feeling like I be in Delulu land. I think I was born in Delulu land. Because, and I only say this because it's like, I be having a view about somebody that whole time they don't got that same view about me. And I don't be knowing until I have to find out. And that usually be at the, a moment that was not so fitting in their eye, not so fitting on them. But at the same time, God gonna reveal exactly what He need to reveal to you, and that's just what happened in this situation that I'm talking about. And it's unfortunate because it's somebody that I care about, but at the same time, I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not accepting anything. Y'all not gonna keep giving me backhanded apologies when you do me wrong, and then you doing me wrong for no reason. And then when you explain the reason, it's like, hold on, because there's still some stuff in there that you missing. Like, how you gonna bypass all the stuff that I did do off of this one little thing, and just to make yourself, just to try to justify what you did, even though what you did still can't be justified, because that part right there alone still says you were wrong. That part right there still justifies that you're wrong. It's just a matter of, a person wanting to be like, well, I did do it like this because of this, and that. I'll hear that out. But to just flat out be on some, I'm not apologizing to you. Damn, but what did, like, what relationship did we have? Who are you? Because at this point, I'm a little confused. I had a view of you that I thought. But then at the same time, when God be showing you stuff, and I talk about this on my channel all the time, y'all know. When God be showing y'all stuff, y'all better believe it. Because He not showing you for no reason. And man, He been showing me for a long time about this person, and I was in denial mode. I'm not gonna hold you. Because, at the end of the day, it's somebody that I care about, like. Listen, person could have got whatever from me and has gotten so much. And I even be feeling bad when I used to. I don't feel bad now because it's justifiable. But I used to feel bad when I used to have to, like, try to explain, like, you know how when you gotta let somebody know, like, well, I did do X, Y, and Z, because the way they trying to paint it is like, well, you ain't do da-da-da-da-da. You ain't do this at this one point. Okay, hold on. The reason why I didn't do this at one point is because I seen the game you was running. And unfortunately, that's what they want the apology for. They want the apology for the game that they was running on me, that I peeped, that I didn't allow to continue. Girl, when I tell you, I'm like, yo, how you gonna make me to be the bad guy? And there's so many things I can say about this person, and I still chose not to. We got into it a little bit last night. Not really crazy, but it was more of like, just, I could come back and say something. Say some stuff. If not the same type of stuff they saying to me, I could pull all their cards too. And I can even give them an explanation as to why I did what I did. But to be honest, they not trying to hear me. And I just think that's so crazy. Like, because they don't want to take that responsibility. People don't want to be wrong. I don't give a darn about being wrong. If it's gonna keep the relationship. Like, isn't the whole goal to keep the relationship? So that me and this person is continuing to live life together. You know what I'm saying? Not live life, but like experience life together. Why would I want you away from me when you was once so close to me? People can't put that pride aside. Boy, I tell you, it's like, and that's what I said. They just gonna, the way I see it, they probably gonna do what other people has done. And that's just shift all that blame on me, because I be the bad guy in everybody's story. But it's really just because I don't let people just say anything, and I stand on that. Like, it's hard sometimes, because it be like, dang, I don't want to address this because I don't want this person to lie to me or gaslight me, you know. What you?
Is this mine?
It can be, yeah. What you need? I'm recording a video.
Oh, sorry.
You good? It's hard because it's like. I can't talk when I'm doing my little moles. I got a mole here, a mole here, and a mole here that I enhanced after. And then I add a little extra one over here. But anyway, it's hard because it's like we gotta be able to keep it a bean. Like, I'm not a person that I cannot fake it. If you know me, you will know I am the type of person that I cannot. Oh, I forgot to do my blush. Over here, yappa dabba doing. If you know me, you know I'm a person that I cannot fake it. I cannot fake a relationship. I cannot fake anything in between, like between me and a person. I don't care if it's friend or foe. Like, I can't fake it. And these people should know this. So you know, like, if there's an issue, I'm going to have to say something because I want us to be real and not just around each other just for the sake of it or, you know, secret animosity. Like, I don't rock like that. I don't have no secret animosity with nobody. I don't even have no issues with nobody. If somebody had an issue with me, they got to say it because I wouldn't know. And I'm okay with, you know, figuring out what happened and then, you know, again, put my point of view out there. But if I was some way, somehow in the wrong, depending on what our relationship is, and I only say dependent because it was not worth keeping, meaning like you was just like an associate or something, and I just stopped talking to you because I'll stop talking to people in a minute. I don't be having time for all the extras. But if it was something like that, then it's like, But if you family, why would I want that to like die down? I just feel like that's crazy. For me to want a relationship between me and a family member to die down. Like, girl. So, I would try, but some people are just not. They are okay with making you the villain. That is so mind-boggling to me. Because at that point, I feel like you're trying to purposely make me the villain. I'm not really the villain. You just know you're wrong and you don't want to own up to that. So you'd rather push it off to somebody else so that you don't have to sit in that. But the thing about God is... I'll do my little mole over it. Because we need this joint. We need this joint. Okay. Quit! The thing about God is... And I always said this. I used to say this about my mom a lot. You cannot escape your feelings at night. Your thoughts at night. So if you just out here doing people any old kind of way. To the point that it will bother you at night. That sucks. Unless you was like, you got a mental issue. You won't feel that. And I've seen it. I've seen my mom crying and then got the nerve to act like everything's sweet. Not wanting nobody to see her sweat. And even though I get that, like, but this, we're not talking about being vulnerable in front of an enemy. We're talking about in front of your family, in front of your children. That's the type, like, being vulnerable in front of your kids is not a problem. The way she used to make it would seem like we was against her 24/9, and that wasn't the case. So I kind of see this with like other people where I'm like, yo, you really just have an issue where you don't want to own up to it. You don't want nobody to see you vulnerable. What am I going to do with it? I've never took anybody's not you going to die on me. I never took anybody's vulnerability to the point of using it against them. I've never did that. And nobody can ever say that. They tell you that they a bold-faced lie because I don't do stuff like that. I've had people do it. I don't throw stuff in people's face. That's why I said I would feel a way, even if I was like, hey, well, I did do X, Y, and Z for you. Did you forget about that? Because the way you making it seem is like I've never done nothing. Because part of me sometimes feels like that's throwing it in somebody's face and I never want to do that. But what I had to realize was that's not throwing it in their face. Throwing it in their face is like, that's you just reasserting, like, don't act like I was never there. If that happens to be one of the arguments, is like as if you were never there. Now it's like, don't act like that was the case, because no. We can go back on that. We could go back and forth on that outside. The thing about it is, it's really just showing your value. Like, don't make it seem like I didn't do anything for you this entire time. If it's a part of the argument, then it's fine to say. And that's what it has been for us. Like, me and this person, it has been part of the argument because this person think that one situation, I didn't do something they wanted me to do. And forgot within that same time frame, I had already done well over in the time where I was in a bind and has continued. I was in a bind a couple times and continued to help this person when I was down and out myself. But because of how close we were, I didn't want this person experiencing what I experienced. So I tried to help overly extend myself. And it did more hurt than more harm than anything, because now we at a point where this person acts like I ain't done nothing. But like I said, people want to, like I said, people want to act like you ain't done a darn thing for them, and they expect for you just to keep it cool, never pull nothing out, never nothing. It's like, what type of selfishness you got going on? And it's a shame because it ultimately will damage a relationship. But that's why I'm okay with being a villain. Because I know one thing's for sure and two things for certain. I don't do people wrong. Especially not intentionally. And if I ever, I'm very self-aware of that type of stuff. And I try to bring it to you so that we can have a talk about it. But at this point in my life, I'm open to a conversation. But I ain't begging nobody now. And on top of that, I was the one wrong. But it wasn't even like I really did something to them. It's like, I was the one wronged. You're okay with using me. You're okay with seeing me drown. But I can't be okay with stopping it. Or I can't be okay. Or I can't stop it. Not be okay, but I can't stop it. I can't stop you from using me. I'm the bad guy that I don't want to be used no more. Because I probably can count on my hands as many times as this person helped me. It's just crazy to see it go like that. And that's the thing, like, we ain't even doing favor for favor. It's just, people really don't want to see you. They don't want to see you win. Or they don't want to take the blame. They don't want to take it. They want you to take it. Continue to take it. I've taken enough blame in my lifetime. In my childhood. In my adulthood. That blame game that's childish. We good on the blame game. We not doing that no more. I don't know when everything became, when I became the scapegoat for everybody. But that's a dub now. And it kind of been a dub. It's just like so much stuff was kind of happening in life that it was like, I can't even address this right now. But God has me at a point where I'm so peaceful that this I can't accept that type of stuff. And you know, if you're not willing to apologize, you know, hey, I guess whatever I thought the relationship was, again, I was in the Lulu land. Whatever I thought the relationship was, it really wasn't. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with people showing their true colors because it just helps me be able to move forward better and really have people around me that really love me and care. Like, I don't take that love word. I take that love word very serious. I don't tell anybody I love them. I take that very serious. And again, I'm not saying people gotta be like me, but what I'm saying is we gotta have the same type of love and respect for each other. And I just realized that I be having love and respect for people that they don't be having it for me. And I just had to cut. I had to cut it. Cause to be honest, I'm the most thorough person. I'm the most thorough person for real, on somebody's team. And I don't even boast about myself, y'all, but I'm gonna do it right now. I'm the most thorough person on a person's team. If you say jump, I say how high. We in this together. I don't even care what it is, because at the end of the day, I don't rock with a lot of people. So if I do rock with you, it gotta be something. So I'm willing to help wherever help is needed. It ain't even no judgment. But I had to learn the hard way that it ain't like that with me. And that's cool. Like, I always kind of been by myself, so that's not no, it's cool, but it's cool meaning like, if that's how people want to be, that's fine. But it's not cool and something that I want to continue accepting going forward. And I'm just not going to. And I think that's what people is upset about. Like, girl, how dare you tell me no? What you mean? Because this is my life. I got free will. I ain't got to deal with that. Not too much of my gray hairs either, because I know they there. I gotta dye them. This is getting insane. Who told me to turn 33? But it's like, yeah, like, you know, I don't know what people be thinking, but you can't keep, you at some point you gotta realize, like, or you just want to be straight. At some point you gotta realize you gotta start treating people better. And if you're not going to, then you gotta be okay with them not wanting that type of treatment no more. Like, we all grow up. We all figure out what we want, and we all figure out what we deserve and what we don't. And you know, being talked about, lied on, and it's not my cup of tea. Like, that's not something I'm willing to keep going through. It's not something I'm willing to keep accepting. And I'm gonna make you stand on that, because if I'm gonna give you top tier treatment, I'm gonna request top tier treatment. And ain't nobody in this world gonna make me feel like I'm wrong for it, because let's be real. Like, if I could be mature about a situation, so can you. And if you're not mature right now, cool. Go do whatever work you need to do, and then circle back around. I'll still be here. Like, to certain people, not relationships. Once I'm done with a relationship, like a man, once I'm done with a man, I'm done. But when it comes to other relationships, like, if it was a real, genuine connection for real, like we really was rocking out with each other, most of the time that's how it be, then, at least for me, then, all right, we can revisit this conversation. And if you genuine about it, I don't mind reopening that, so that we can have a connection if this was a real, a real thing. But why would you think it would be okay to continue to keep saying and doing whatever to me, like I'm just supposed to keep taking it? Whatever gave you jazz gonna keep taking it. No. We gotta start holding ourselves accountable. And if we can't, when somebody else holds you accountable, eat that. Like, take that. Especially when they're saying, okay, we can still move forward, because it'd be different if it was like, oh, I really made a mistake and I just can't fix it because this person is not open to fixing it. Now, some people, I'm not saying those feelings ain't valid, but depending on the relationship, I'm willing to continue to work on it. People is not willing to do that work, y'all. Hey, and listen, it is what it is, because at the end of the day, I tried. That's all I can say is I tried. As long as I try and I make sure that I've exhausted all my options with this person, I'm not going to feel no way after whatever comes for the future. But I will continue to stand on, you will have to apologize to me correctly. You're not going to give me a backhanded one. I don't care how much time it's been. I don't care that we're family. I don't care that we only got one life. Life is short. Say the same stuff to them. They need to say something. It's not about then the first thing the first thing people say, oh, you stubborn. How? If I reached out to people and I've told them, hey, this is X, Y, Z, and they can't apologize for it, how do you turn on the person that was the victim and say that they stubborn? Like, that's what I mean. People just so used to blame shifting. Like, please own up to what you did. Say sorry and move forward. That's so as easy as 1, 2, 3. But people don't want to take accountability. And this year, I'm not with it. You're not taking accountability. It is what it is. I'm not doing it no more. So take it or leave it. But I ain't nobody's punching bag. Like, I done that. Been there, did that. Don't recommend. 0 out of 0. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. Did all that in my childhood. I'm cool on that. I'm not taking the heat no more for grown people. Like, same reason I had to do some work on myself and realize stop being a punching bag for people. It's the same way you could take some work, or you could take some time to work on yourself and fix yourself. Apologize to the people that you did wrong. Because I can come a whole different type of way. But it's not the goal. Like, what am I getting out of that? I do not get nothing out of hurting people. That does nothing for me. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. It does nothing for me out of hurting people that I actually said I cared about. Like, so yeah, y'all. That's it. That was my little get ready with me and Chad. Here my face. Okay. Your girl's now down 23 pounds. 23 pounds, and hopefully counting, because I had a little plateau. That last little 3, I'm not gonna lie, almost took me out. But 23 ain't bad. I need a good another maybe 30 piece to really get me to feel like, for me to really feel it and see. I feel it now, but for me to be happy, I need me a good another 30 piece. So like 50, 60 in total. And then I'll be good where I'm at. I'll be good where I'll be at. But yeah, y'all, that's it. I'm done. There go the face, all that, whatever. This is just a little get ready with me and chat. I actually gotta do my daughter's hair now, because they start school tomorrow. So I gotta wash it, blow dry it. She got so much hair. So I gotta wash it, blow dry it, braid it. She already picked out a style. My girl's going to 4th grade. Oh my goodness. She was just in kindergarten. That's so crazy. Now I got one going to 4th and the other one is going to 2nd. That's crazy. And my youngest, he should have started this year because he turns 5, but he don't turn it till December. And y'all know how that goes. You gotta be 5 by like a certain age. I think here where I'm at is October 1st. He won't be 5 until December, so it is what it is. He'll be in the nursery though. Yeah, y'all, that's it. So hope y'all enjoy my little get ready with me and chat. And let me get out of here and stop procrastinating, because my fingers, I gotta go get these fingers working. If y'all like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next one. Thanks for watching.